Hi fam. I promise you this is going to be very interesting and very controversial. I was watching a podcast, a segment from Dialogues with Jagero. Most of you have watched this podcast and it's very interesting. I've always loved listening to most of the conversations because he brings about some guests that are quite knowledgeable in so many ways. But now, there was this episode where they were talking about male circumcision. Jagero, from his own words, said that male circumcision is effed up, is so bad. He said it's so bad. He even said that men who are circumcised cannot enjoy. Am I allowed to use this word on TikTok or? Okay, fine. He said that males who are circumcised cannot enjoy what the hallelujah, cannot enjoy sex.
Circumcision
Okay?
is fucked up. Circumcision is completely fucked up. If, for example, if for example, somebody who was circumcised pre-teenagehood does not know what has been taken away from him. But circumcise a man who is an adult who has had sex before, and then he's going
Okay, Jagero. Okay.
back to having sex after circumcision. It is
Right.
good.
Oh my God. So this is mutilation then?
Of course it is. That is why in
Hold up, Jagero. Let us breathe. Wacha tupumue kwanza. Hii syllabus unaikimbiza sana. But okay, finish. Continue.
in some countries now you cannot circumcise a child.
So then why do we praise it and like we still talk about?
No, there is nothing good about circumcision. There is nothing completely good about circumcision.
Because when it's done to women, it's a problem. But all of a sudden, when it's being done to men,
It is the same
Concept.
the same concept is the same.
Yeah.
There is no difference. When they cut a woman's clit and they cut a man's foreskin,
Mr. Jagero. Let us breathe. First of all, male circumcision and female genital mutilation, scientifically and medically, that comparison is incorrect. FGM removes organs from women, and it's used to suppress women, which is really bad. On the other hand, male circumcision is cutting of the foreskin. No organs removed, no functions destroyed, Mr. Jagero. That's a huge difference that we are talking about here. In some medical research, they have proven that male circumcision actually does reduce the risk of HIV, STIs, and let's even talk about the male general health and hygiene. Okay? So, if you look at big organizations like WHO, the CDC, they approve this male circumcision. It's not because they were that people sat on the board and they were bored. So they thought, let's just cut the foreskin. And just to talk about the enjoyment, the part that you've talked about coitus, yani ngono, yaki kusema hii jina in the society, it feels socially incorrect. Talking about sex, a large amount of studies have shown that there's no any significant difference between males enjoying sex, those who are circumcised and those who are uncircumcised. And those studies, again, because I had to do my own research, shows that the males who are circumcised, they've been enjoying a lot of more comfort in their marriages. I don't know, but I'm just saying that. But it's not my own words. It's the records, the studies, right there. And you know what? Just simply because a man gets circumcised doesn't mean that he lost his software update. I mean, it's the same thing, just a little bit sharpened or peeled. What the hell? So, you can be anti-circumcision culturally or philosophically, and that's fine. What is not fine is misleading some men or making them think, or making us think that being has ruined us forever. Especially though you say it's effed up. That part, I don't tend to believe that. But again, it's okay to hold debates, but let's consider science, context, and also some respect. Some respect for us who are, yeah, not shock value. Because wisdom is louder than outrage. But it's just my sentiments. Males who are, and those who are not, I mean, you're free to to tell us your two sentiments. So do you think that males should be circumcised or they should not be circumcised? And this is a, I don't know. I tend to believe, personally, it's much neater. It looks much better. And personally, I tend to think it feels much better also. But I guess I don't know the other side.